Marie brother exposing her having HIV is just wrong on so many levels.
Marie is being exposed for having HIV. Let's talk about it. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, I want to talk about the rapper singer Marie. You guys know, clock it, okay? So it's been going around the conversation of her having HIV allegedly. So apparently there's this video footage of a police camp of of a police officer that went to settle a dispute 5 years ago between her and her brother, and think she was arrested because of that dispute. And 5 years later, the body cam is out, and it shows getting arrested, and then the police officer re-narrating exactly what happened to another police officer on what happened. And in the process of this police officer re-narrating what happened, it got slip and talked about how her brother told her that she's nasty, she's dirty, and that's why she has HIV. And this has struck an entire conversation allegedly that does she really have HIV, and why is this footage coming out at this time, and who released this footage, and why would the brother, a whole conversation is going on around this conversation. This video, this particular clip has struck different angles of conversation and how women should protect themselves. But anyway guys, let's go check out this clip, people's response to it, and then we'll come back and talk more.
24 hours and we arguing about some shit that got people's birthdays. We overdid it and I'm sorry to leave. Okay, but once it became physical, there's nothing much that I can do. Y'all fought in my presence. Y'all fought on my camera. Y'all fought. You was pulling his hair. You was punching him. You was doing all that in my face. There's no way that I could have let y'all walk away. You did all of that in front on my camera. Yeah, but that's what the brother does. It's one thing if y'all was fighting before I got here and about.
Hey, how you found that out? She told you that?
About that's what they was arguing about. When I had cancer door, I told security, I'm like, hold on, let me listen.
You heard that?
They were arguing about it. He was like, you dirty, that's why you got HIV. She was like, I don't care, I'm the one that's providing for y'all, blah, 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 blah. So that's what he was arguing about.
Hey, sorry, I'm trying to call you.
Oh.
Paid for Anne Marie video to come out 5 years later.
Exactly.
Exposing her status. That's some wicked ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that body cam footage was 5 years ago. Then it's the fact it be your own people. It was your brother throwing that shit in your face. Like, it be the people that you confide in, the people that you talk to, the people that you take care of. It be your own people. Every time. Her having HIV don't have nothing to do with us, nothing to do with nobody. Like, the fact that that's getting exposed now needs to be talked about. It's giving like humiliation ritual, and then like her status is getting spread around now. Like, y'all don't know what that can do to somebody. Like, him even throwing it in her face, knowing she take care of them, is crazy work. I wonder right now, is she still taking care of them? Like I wonder right now, like, is she still cool with her brother? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would take that shit personally, because you don't throw that shit in my face, because you don't judge people off shit like that, because you never know how they got in that situation, and it could be you in that same situation. Like, literally, life happens to anybody.
Anne Marie is so beautiful and talented, and what happened to her is just evil. But if that's not a sign for y'all to stop looking at people online and wanting their lives, I don't know what is. Like, you just never know what anybody is going through. That's just her cards in this life, and I just say, like, you either let this life make or break you. We will never get peace for all on this earth. And if we do, it's only for some time. It's never forever. Everything comes to an end. You see how friend and boyfriend and girlfriend, and all in all, everything comes to an end. Everything's temporary. Happiness is temporary. Peace is temporary. Anger is temporary. Just live your life. You only get one. Whatever cards life throws at you, whether it's positive or negative, find a way to be happy with it. Because it already happened. It's either you sit up there and be depressed about it, or you accept it and live your life and do what you want to do.
Anne Marie brother exposing her having HIV is just wrong on so many levels. And then, not to mention the fact that she was arrested because y'all were in an altercation, meaning y'all was putting your hands on each other, and she was arrested, is even wilder. Like, who really needs enemies when you have your own blood, when you have your own family hating on you? I just find it so wild at the fact that your own brother that is supposed to be protecting you is putting hands on you and exposing
conditions that you have. Like, it seems like he really found something that he knew was going to tear her down, Because honestly, if no one knew that she had this condition, it's clear as day she didn't want nobody to know. So the fact that you, as her brother, took it upon yourself to let the world know that she has HIV is just like, you know what? Yeah, we wouldn't be siblings after that. Because it's like, if you can't trust your own brother, who can you trust? Somebody riddle me that. And people are saying, oh, this happened 5 years ago. This is old news that's getting resurfaced and just things like that. But it's just like, it's still crazy that it happened. Like.
Yo, Anne-Marie, I don't know who's playing with you or what PD you done pissed off, but bitch, you need to sue. The fact that they're showing a video and it's being released over 5 years later is insane. And to be honest, the context of what is said in the video, to me, makes me feel like, girl, somebody is playing with you. On top of that as well, no wonder she's been so quiet. If I had a fight and then something what they accused her of having was released to the public, I wouldn't even want to do music no more. I would be depressed too. That's probably why she does not be on the internet. Probably is why she don't want to fool with nobody. The fact that the officers went outside, ain't nobody who was a part of the quote-unquote fight that happened between her and her sibling was even out there. But the fact that y'all messy cops, and mind you, it doesn't sound like y'all investigate. It sounds like y'all are being messy. The cop over here saying, yeah, she said her brothers called her dirty, and that's why she had HIV and stuff like that. Oh, you're messy. You're messy as hell. And even if it was true, because we don't know if it's true or not, even if it was true, you are wrong. Bitch, I know you're violating some type of HIPAA laws. These cops don't protect unserved, no community. I'm telling you, there's probably like a small percentage, but most of them are messy and just like to be in folks' business. Because ain't no way, like, you felt comfortable even discussing that on the body cam and stuff like that. Like, girl, investigate why they were fighting. Invest the crime at hand. Who cares what words were thrown to start a fight? Figure out who needs to be arrested or not. Messy ass.
Yeah, on the topic of Anne-Marie and her brother trying to say that she has the package, first and foremost, when people are super ungrateful and world-class haters, they will say just about anything to hurt your feelings. I remember when I was super skinny, like skinnier than her, and people would say that to me when they would get mad at me. So I will not look past it, that he is making that shit up and he knows that there's body cams and that her image or her reputation could or might be destroyed. But we are actively right now in this society trying to break the stigma, okay? Mm-hmm. But with that being said, can people please get tested? Okay? Can people please get tested? Because, you know, you guys will want to go backstage with some of these artists and you don't know what they've been doing in all these countries and who they've been doing it with. Mm-hmm. Okay? Or when you guys are dating or in the talking stage or coming over each other's house stage, and you think that because you've rummaged through their bathroom drawers and their bedroom drawers and you haven't found any medications, that everything is fucking sweet. Or the fact that it's been months and you haven't seen any signs of illness. Please get tested. Okay? I know some of the most gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous men and women that got it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No one's immune to it. You are either safe or you're getting tested or you're not being active. All right? Again, I'm not saying that Anne-Marie got it. If she got it, she got it, but I ain't gonna stop listening to her music. I love her down. I don't know if she's in jail, but if she is, free my girl Anne-Marie. Okay? And hopefully she'll come out and tell us what's going on, because this shit is ghetto.
Honestly, at this point, I think the cops are the one literally releasing that footage by themselves. Their body cam footage, I really feel they're the one releasing that, because Anna, they released a video of her, like, talking about when she got arrested, when her and her brother were in a fight, blah, blah, blah. And they released the footage saying she has HIV. I really think she could sue because that is like a lot of violation. Like, who is the one having access to this footage? The cops, so they're the one releasing it.
Aunt Marie and her brother got into an altercation. He done exposed that this girl has HIV, which is also upsetting. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what's the reason of them arguing? And what caused them to expose that she has HIV? And it's just like, having that type of STI is something serious, and I know it's just not easy to cope with. Police officers were called on the scene. They were disturbing public peace. So they have her in handcuffs, and the officers disclosed that the brother said she had HIV. Anna Marie proceeds to say, okay, and so I'm the one that take care of y'all. It's so sad that she has HIV, and she's like a really, really pretty girl. It's so sad because somebody has ruined her life. It's a very high risk contracting HIV for men, and normally when you contract it from a man has slept with another man. And then she stay in Georgia, so HIV is real skyrocket high over there. And I'm not surprised if the person she was messing with another man, because like I said, you stay in Georgia, and y'all know how it is in Georgia. There's so many DLs over there. I just be wondering though to myself, like, when these police officers go on the scene, be on call, when it comes to the celebrity people, who be disclosing their information? Like, who be putting up the body cameras? Like, who be behind all that? Because them releasing the footage and the officer repeating her health status, that is HIPAA. That's violation of HIPAA. She probably didn't want everybody to know that she has HIV. I'm pretty sure she didn't want everybody to know, because it's not something easy to cope with. But the whole situation is so crazy. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell did she do to her brother that her brother got so mad and he exposed that information? They claim it was her brother, but I don't know. It's too much.
So people talking about Anne Marie having HIV. I don't like the way this information was disclosed because it's all alleged. You know what I'm saying? She hasn't come out and said that she has HIV, but the way it was exposed was based, I think, on body cam footage of us just hearing a woman say that she heard her brother say, they would get into an argument or whatever, and she heard him say that basically, yada, 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 that's why you got HIV. Like, what do we take that as? You feel me? Like, this,
Just gossip.
again, all alleged. But for all the people that's talking about her having HIV or whatever, when the last time some of y'all been checked? You feel me? When is the last time some of y'all went and got blood work done? You feel me? Some of y'all talking about her, you need to go get checked out. Because some of you dudes be hitting anything raw, and some of you women just be letting dudes hit you raw. That's crazy. So, go get checked.
So my love-hate relationship with this generation and its ability to not give a fuck is actually starting to concern me. And the reason why I'm stating this is because the things that you should get about, you guys don't about. Y'all crack jokes. And just so you guys could understand what I'm talking about, let me give you some backstory, all right? So due to the release of the body cam footage that was recorded on the night of her arrest, singer/rapper Anne Marie's health status has been exposed. Her alleged HIV status has been exposed. Apparently, what led to the arrest was an altercation that took place between Anne Marie and her brother at her brother's residence. Unfortunately, the officer was there and was able to catch everything via body cam. And in that body cam footage, towards the end of the video, the police officer is discussing with another police officer of everything that just went down, which also included her recalling the actual words that were being tossed back and forth between Anne Marie and her brother. And the slip was made. Basically, the officer repeated the words that came out of Anne Marie's brother's mouth. And Anne Marie's response to that was, "I don't care. I'm the one that takes care of all of you guys." And can you believe that there were actually motherfuckers in the comments that were cracking jokes? They were cracking jokes, talking about, damn, it's always the pretty ones that's burning. Damn, I ain't think that little fine shit would be burning. As if she gave it to herself. As if she gave it to herself. And because I understand that we are in the time and in the generation where we just don't give a fuck, I still feel like I need to remind you of some of the things that you should give about. So I'm going to use this opportunity to educate. To all my women, especially my Black, Hispanic, Latina women, lock in at this point of the video, okay? Lock in. When we're talking about gender distribution, HIV disproportionately affects men more than it does women. Over 80% of the new HIV diagnoses were amongst men. And 66% of all cases stemmed from male to male sexual contact. This is not an open forum for you to be homophobic or bring any of that HIV stigma here. I'm just reading the facts, okay? So that means that the 19% of females that are currently living in the United States with HIV, outside of the small probability that they may have or could possibly contract it through blood transfusions or dirty needles from drug addiction, majority of them are contracting it from other men. They're having sex with men that they trust. Some of these men are their husbands, they're their fiance, their baby daddy, their boyfriend, men that they've known all their life. Some of them they've grown up with, okay, that are out there living double lives and bringing it back to them. And just to bring numbers into the mix so you could actually see what I'm talking about, in 2023, men accounted for 80 to 81 of all new HIV diagnoses in the United States, totaling to 31,846 cases, compared to the 19% of women with 7,350 diagnoses. Wow. So who's really giving it to who?
Exactly.
And I'm going to give you a second to just guess which races, which demographic of people are getting affected the most. 1, 2, 3. You guessed it. Black and African American / Hispanic Latino communities. Which is why I said if you are a woman, but specifically a Black or Hispanic Latino woman, lock in. Hookup culture is dead. Okay, it's dead. Sneaky link culture is dead. One night stand culture is dead. It should be dead. Okay? Y'all shouldn't even want to have sex if it doesn't involve feelings. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just saying. And the following message that I'm about to say is in no way, shape, or form me trying to stigmatize HIV or living with HIV. But although we are in the time at which it is no longer a death sentence, do you really want to have to live and basically commit yourself to a lifelong commitment of being on medication just so that you can be good, so your numbers can stay low? Do you want to do that when you can avoid it? Like, how the same generation that normalized on the first night still has a phobia with going to get tested and knowing their status? How? How, Sway? And why y'all so against using condoms since y'all swear kids are so expensive? And last time I checked, a pack of Trojan is cheaper than Plan B. Why are you doing that? Y'all taking advice from other women on how to have the courage to be able to ask that man for money. Ask that man for his results. Ask that man for his papers. Y'all need to build the courage to ask that man for his paperwork. That's what you need to be doing. That should be the first paper to hit your hands. After that, ask for the money. Because again, in 1 year, with almost 40,000 new HIV cases, 80 to 81% of that was men. Men. So by any chance, if that video with rapper / singer Anne Marie happens to hit your FYP, don't just write it off. Don't just scroll past it. Don't make light of it. If anything, start preparing yourselves. Start preparing yourselves, because I guarantee you, she ain't expect to catch that shit either. Nobody does.
She ate everything I literally want to say about this conversation, but I still have more to say. But please go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. First off, this is my own take on the whole conversation, is that somebody is trying to bring Americ down because, like everybody has stated, this video is from 5 years ago. So why is this video resurfacing now? And why is it just that part that is resurfacing and it's being circulated around the internet? I feel like somebody just really want to dent our image, and they know that they will dent the image. And another thing is the fact that a lot of people, and I know maybe I might even censor the word HIV. Why is this word so scary that it's being censored, and people are even scared to say the full word out loud and all that? not me campaigning or telling anybody to go on a loose can worms, okay? Is the fact that there are people living with HIV and they are healthy and they are living their life and all that. It's not a death sentence. And the stigmatization that comes from HIV needs to stop and needs to stop. But let's even get back to Amari. I feel like she messed around, or somebody is messing around with her and trying to dent her image. And then talking about the confrontation she had with her brother, because all this is even allegedly, it could just be the brother is just saying the words just to get at her because it hasn't been confirmed. But I'm talking about how you will get into serious altercation with your brother, and that's word of the words they will say to you, and you people are putting hands on each other for the cops to be called. For me, that's nasty work. For like, I don't care how any human being, especially adult, keep your hands to yourself. And as people, we need to do better, especially as siblings, especially, and I know sometimes families can be messy, but it also stems from how they are being raised. Period. I can't even see myself and my siblings putting hands on each other. Like, yes, we can go heated an argument, but cursing each other words, calling each other crazy words, like that's not even going to happen. And I feel like it comes from the place where you guys are raised, and if it's raised with a place of from respect and love, like it comes stems from there. So it's so sad that this information is out there. But the truth is that who brought this information out after 5 years? That's just it. And why are the cops? It's almost like I know somebody said the cops are reporting to each other what happened, but it seems a little bit like okay. Anyway, let's leave. So that's my own take on the Amari. Then let's talk about people living with HIV and the stigmatization of HIV and casually having sex. No, like we said, Amari is not been confirmed that she has the virus. It's just been said that she has it, but has not been confirmed. So it's all alleged. But let's talk about how people go around having casual sex for just having casual sex for casual sex. I don't know if I make sense. The way people abnormalize just doing the do, just like that, for me, it's really appalling. Run your test. Even I myself, I run tests. Like I think the last one I did was about 5 6 months. Sometimes you just even just go just to check what's going on with yourself and your body. And it's just that I don't know why people are so scared to test themselves, to get themselves tested. Even whether you're sexually active or not, get yourself tested. Get yourself tested. It could be, I know of somebody that has not I know of somebody, I've heard the story of somebody that had herpes from smoking hookah, but smoking shisha. The person might not be sexually active, the person might just be playing around with just. So please, can we, especially as women, can we take it upon ourselves to always get ourselves tested? And if we have to mess around with a man or get into it, can we just make it a thing of, is a compulsory thing, get yourself tested? Because some of these STDs and STIs, some of them are not recallable. You can't treat them, you can't do anything, you just have to live with it. And it's not, for me, it's not as if there's any stigmatization. For me, with HIV, like I said, there are people living with HIV and they're living their best life. But that dent you put on your health, where you have to take, I don't know if I mean that extra care you have to take on your health. For me, you can cut that all out just for you doing the test and just making sure that you're not just hooking. And can we just even build the relationship to a place where it's then today you're in this relationship, tomorrow, and can we just like slow down? I just want to get to know you. Can we get to that place? Can we slow down? Because I feel like this generation is just up, go, da 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 da. Let's calm down. And if you even want to do it, protect yourself. If you even want to protect yourself, okay, please, please. That nasty work going there. And the crazy thing, before I go, the crazy thing, the fact that research has showed that most of these cases are men, and they are the ones giving it to women, while men are giving it to men, is crazy work. So ladies, please, 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 please get yourself tested. Don't get yourself tested. Protect yourself as you're out there, please. Okay. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Okay, don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.